Folks, this is Sascha Illyvich for Pure Indulgence here, and today we're going to talk about in three parts, three different videos of course, the PROPIO LEON by ACC Cigars. Upon inspection, the initial cigar itself is flawless in construction. You can see a small vein there provided the light is okay in this setting. I'm outside smoking this thing, so we're going to have to deal with that. A triple cap and the familiar N2 bottle bunching provide for a more pleasant experience on the eyes. Upon lighting up, the cigar itself produces a small amount of smoke that's easily dealt with in a small crowd by ignoring, because they're stupid. Yeah. Typical flavors of an ACC cigar for me tend to be chocolate and wood and nice aromas of cocoa. Something that I believe the founder or the owner of the company has in mind when he blends his cigars. And this cigar is no different. The PROPIO line of cigars is my third one I've ever smoked. The other one was the two of the Veneno, and they were also equally good, but there was more scented chocolate. This particular cigar, however, has a little more refined notes, and there's some vanilla on the back end, but it's really, really mild. Again, the N2 bottle bunching makes for a slightly tighter draw. However, we're going to ignore that because we don't care. It's not that bad that it's impossible to get a good puff off the cigar. Consistent with their overall packaging is the taste of the cigar itself, as well as everything else you would come to expect from an ACC cigar. So in a few minutes, I will get to the second part of the cigar, and probably next week talk about part 2 of this cigar in question. This has been Sascha Illyvich for Pure Indulgence, smoking a PROPIO LEON, and there it is again, the exquisite lion in the band. And you can catch us at whitewolfindulgence.wordpress.com and Thursdays at 6:30 Eastern Time on Radio Dentata. Cheers. Illyvich here, back with the PROPIO LEON. We're getting into the second third. And so far the ash has been burning as razor straight as it possibly could, considering I couldn't light the thing with a torch in the daylight like it is outside without difficulty a little bit. That's my problem, not the cigars, however. So far, again a consistent even burn, a nice draw to be expected from the ACC cigar line, any of theirs that I've smoked so far anyway. And so far as tasting profile now, we've gone from basic cocoa and chocolate nutty flavor with some subtle vanilla on the back to really a little more cocoa powder. It reminds me of Quick in the regard that it's not, it's sandy, but not like bad sandy like you get in a wine that you'd expect to be there. I guess the best way to language it would be to suggest that the cigar is definitely full of terroir, if cigars can be that way. So, there you go. Second, third, hints of spice. They're very faint. My palate is a little rusty because of, well, pipe tiredness, actually. So, there you go. When we come back, we will do the third half of the cigar, and I'll give you my final impressions and thoughts before letting up and roasting. Until then, Sascha Illyvich on Pure Indulgence. We're taking the good life and making it your life. Hi, it's me again. I came inside to talk about the last half of the cigar, or a third I guess I should say, of the ACC Cigars PROPIO, the Leon release. So far the flavors have become a little more intense. Otherwise it's maintained a nice mellowness throughout the cigar itself. The draw has become a little easier to deal with, and the finish is nice and one you're not going to forget. Again, the construction stays through and throughout the cigar, and I only went up because I came inside, and obviously somewhere around here there's a no smoking sign, but we don't really care about that. What I would suggest, if you can find these exquisite cigars, is to go buy a few and enjoy them with friends. This is the ultimate cigar, in my opinion, for any one of my listeners or readers on Pure Indulgence, and I highly recommend the Don Cervantes line and the PROPIO line out by ACC Cigars. Until next time, this has been Sascha Illyvich talking to you about PROPIO de Leon. You can find out more information about them by visiting www.acc.ec, the site's in English, or the review site that I have up for it, whitewolfindulgence.wordpress.com. And of course, as always, catch us on Radio Dentata, Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about pure indulgence. This has been Sascha Illyvich, taking the good life and making it your life. I'm going to go finish my propio now. Cheers.